Area of irregular figures. Method number 1. Step 1. Divide the irregular figure into smaller figures that you know how to find the area of. Step 2. Label each small figure and label the new lengths and widths of each shape. Step 3. Find the area of each shape. Step 4. Add the areas. And step 5. Label your answer. Find the area of the figure. If we recall our steps, step 1 is to divide the figure into shapes that we know how to find the area of. If I divide this into 2 rectangles, I know how to find the area of these 2 rectangles. My top rectangle has dimensions of 2 by 4, and my bottom rectangle, I know that my length is 12, but my width is not 8. This is not 8. I need to take 8 and subtract the 2 out from the top part that we took off, and this is 6. Now that I have my 2 shapes, my next step, step 3, is to find the areas. So the area of shape 1 is 4 by 2, or 8 meters squared, and the area of shape 2 is 12 by 6, or 72 meters square. I add the 2 of them together. My total area is 80 meters square. Method number 2, to find the area of irregular figures. Step 1, create one large closed figure. Step 2, label the small added figure and label the new lengths and widths of each shape. Step 3, find the area of the new large figure. Step 4, subtract the areas. And step 5, label your answer. Find the area of the figure. This is the same shape that we had and used for method 1. Now to do method 2 on this shape, I create one larger rectangle around the outside of it. So now my dimensions of this new shape are 12 by 8. With the dimensions of 12 by 8, my first step is to find the area of the whole rectangle. So the whole rectangle has an area of 96 meters squared because 12 times 8 is 96. Now I'm going to subtract out the smaller white rectangle, the extra piece, and that is 8 times 2, or 16 meters squared. So 96 minus 16 gets me 80 meters squared, which is the same answer that we got when we used method 1. Find the area of the figure. This shape can be divided into a triangle on top and a trapezoid on the bottom. These are 2 shapes we know how to find the area of. We also should note that our lines here mean that all of these sides are congruent, so all of those sides are 12 feet. So when I pull my shapes out and I get my dimensions, I know my base for my triangle is 19.4, and my height here is 7 feet. And then for my trapezoid, I have one base of 12 and one base of 19.4, and then I have this height here of 11.4. That's my height. So to find the area for the triangle, I use 1/2 times 19.4 my base times 7 my height, and I get an area of 67.9 feet squared. Then for my trapezoid on the bottom, I use my trapezoid formula. I substituted in my height of 11.4 and my 2 bases. When I calculate this out, I get 178.98 feet squared. And my final step is to add the 2 of them together to get a total area of 246.88 feet squared.